This video is brought to you by the EA Creator Network. Hello my darlings, and welcome to The Sims 4 Life and Death Build and Buy review. Thank you so much to EA for supplying me with a code for this new expansion pack where I can go ahead now and delve into everything this build and buy will have to offer. We're going to go through absolutely everything in all of the swatches, and we're going to see if this pack really will be worth your money. So far from what I've seen, I'm really impressed with everything. I absolutely love the swatches. Do you see Daisy pop down there then? Yeah, I'm really impressed. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and look at all of the wallpapers, the windows, the flooring, and all of the kind of exterior parts. And then we're just going to break it down each time and delve into everything else. So that's what we're going to do. Nothing more to say. Let's get over to the new world of Ravenwood and let's have a look at this build and buy. And so here we are, my loves, on a 64 by 64 lot in the countryside area of Ravenwood, I think this is. It's such a gorgeous world, this is. I haven't had a look around it properly. I'm waiting until I'm getting into gameplay with my little Let's Play, starting next week, by the way. And I'm going to have a look around the world with you lot. So I've just seen little pieces, and what I spied over here, look at that face in the rocks over there. I love it. But more importantly, look at all of this gorgeous stuff we're going to be looking at together today. I've got out absolutely everything with all of the wallpapers, the windows, the doors, and all of like the exterior things like fences and stuff. And we're gonna go around together. I'm impressed by a lot of it. I couldn't get my words out then. Do you know why? Because I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning playing the new Dragon Age game. So you're gonna have to excuse me. I'm a little bit, there's going to be stumbling over words today, and there's going to be stupid things that I'm going to be saying. So just be prepared. I mean, you're all used to that by now, for goodness sake. See, couldn't even say that properly. Anyway, here we go. First wallpaper. I like it. I do. I really like some of the swatches with this pack, which is almost very rare for me to say with packs. It really is. And I just want to say, these are all my own opinions. Like, EA will never be able to buy me for any of my opinions. And not that they would ever do that. But I'm just saying, this is all me. We're going to get ahead now. There's a few things I don't like, and there's a lot of things I do like. So there we go. First off, this wallpaper. I like it. I think we could make use of this in quite a few different homes. And there are many swatches with this one here. I'll pull it out so you can see all the swatches. I particularly like this kind of like greeny bluey sort of. It's not really blue. This one here I'm on about, like this tone. I really like that. I love that color in here. And I love the coving at the top of these as well. I'm not too keen on the bottom. I wish the bottom was maybe wood, like a panel. But the rest of it I do actually like. I even like the little skull detail at the top as well with this pack. Really, like, I'm a fan of that wallpaper. I am. I can see myself utilizing it, but I'm just saying, I wish the bottom was a wooden panel to kind of match in with the coving at the top. I would have preferred it that way rather than that pattern at the bottom. Just saying. But this paneling here as well, and there's a solid wood version of this one here. I really do. I love that kind of muted, like raspberry sort of purpley tone. I absolutely love that one. I think that's going to come into play really nicely. And all of the wood swatches with this pack, especially with the flooring once we get there, they're really, really exciting. The wood tones are just perfect because there's just every wood tone you can imagine, which is what I love. And you know me with my wood tones, I'm very fussy. But really nice panel. Maybe if I was going to be extra fussy, I would have liked to have seen that panel at the bottom maybe a bit higher. Just because this is a tall height wall, I get it. So the panel always looks a little bit small. But I would have loved to have seen it just a little bit higher. But that's just me being extra fussy. I think the wooden panel's really gorgeous as well. And look at these. Look at these wooden panels that we're coming across here. Look at these wood tones, loves. Like, I am absolutely in love with all of those wood tones. I really am. Especially, I love the darker ones, but I love the darker ones with the like lighter tone in the middle as well. Do you know what I mean? It kind of gives it a bit of definition. And I really like it. I love the pattern. I'm going to be using this a whole lot. It's probably going to be one of my favorite wooden panels that we've got now, really, just because I just think it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous to look at. And we've got some fun wallpapers as well. We've got some with some owls on. We've got some with some ravens on. A white raven by the looks of things as well. Fun. I think this could look really nice in some like sort of maybe goth household children's bedrooms or even teen bedrooms. Even just like an accent wall or something. I do think they're really cute. Very cutesy. And then we've got these ones here that have got kind of like a moth detail on them by the looks of things. I do like them as well. Very, very nice. I love that dark owl one right on the end there. I think that's really, really nice. Very nice indeed. And the brick. We have got new brick. This is probably going to be my new favorite brick, to be honest with you. Especially that grey tone there that's kind of got the sandy bits in it. The third one across. Really love that one. I think that would even look nice in some kind of modern homes or even like a flat roofed 1930s kind of vibe. I reckon I could utilize that quite nicely. But again, you could put that on your more rustic builds, your cottages, and look how many swatches we've got of them as well. Like all neutral tones, but they're all really different. That's what I love about that. Like there's so many there, and yet you could utilize them a lot differently. You really, really could. Very nice. 10 out of 10 for those bricks there. These stones, I like them, but I just find them just a little bit cartoonish. I don't know. Again, great swatches, really nice swatches, but there's just something about the style of it, the design on it. It just looks a little. I know we're in a cartoon. I know that we're playing a game, but I don't know. I could probably utilize them somewhere. They remind me very much of the snake pattern that came with the last expansion, Love Struck. It's kind of got that vibe to me, and I'm not really a fan of it, to be honest with you. But again, the swatches are great. I think that you guys out there will be able to utilize that for very many builds. Yes, indeed. And yeah, that's the wallpapers on that side. Now we've got some more here as well. So we kind of got a bit more of like a pastel kind of toned palette. And considering a lot of this pack was based on kind of Slavic countries, I'm wondering if this, I'm like not well versed in kind of Slavic sort of architecture. I love it. I really do, but I'm not an expert by any means. So I'm wondering if this is like a color palette that you can choose for that kind of vibe. But I like it. I think that will come into place really nicely. I think like using these little cream sort of details on London townhouses and stuff to kind of give it that vibe at the bottom that some of them have got. I think they're going to come in really handy. They would work really well in like bathrooms and also maybe even gyms and stuff as well. So I think I'm going to make use of that wallpaper. Again, the swatches are good. I obviously, with me, you know me, I'm going to lean more towards the neutral kind of tones, but I think it's a very nice wallpaper. I'm very much enjoying it. Love the detail at the bottom of this one. All in the same kind of tones as well, but you can see it's kind of just got that dilapidated feel at the bottom as well, which I love. And I love that it kind of continues on and kind of like breaks up the pattern by different. I just love that. I think it's very, very nice. So again, that wallpaper is going to come in handy. And then we've got a more plush version of that wallpaper as well, so without the kind of degraded feel to it. Great palette going across there. I think it's a really, really nice palette. And I really like the texture on them as well. It's just a little bit of a different texture to what we've got already with the kind of concrete kind of vibe. And I'm really vibing with it. I really am. They've done such a good job. Such a good job of all of these wallpapers. I think they need a big pat on the back for this, actually. I'm looking forward to getting into gameplay because I've heard on the grapevine that you lot have been having an absolute ball with it. So I think I will too. Now on to a very important thing. Look at this bloody flooring. I'm absolutely for it. And not only am I absolutely for it because of the texture, look at the palette. Look at how many different wood tones we've got here. We've got like the cherry woods, the dark woods as well, the lighter woods, white, off-white, a different shade of brown, two different kind of greys, more wood, warm woods, and even warmer wood. This is what we're talking about, Sims team, when we say we want more wood tone choices that will fit in with all of the other packs, because you can put this palette of wood with many, many objects in the game and it will go. I'm going to be using that. I'll probably even skip over some of the herringbone CC wooden flooring that I've got to go with this wood because I just think it's gorgeous. I think they have absolutely nailed this. They really, really have. And I'm in awe. I'm in awe of that flooring. That was one of my favorite things that I've seen so far, was the flooring. I was just like, how many swatches? You know, I'm for it. I really bloody am. Very, very nice indeed. So that is all our wallpapers and floorings done. I think what we'll do is turn around this way here first, and then we'll do the windows afterwards, because the windows are just absolutely amazing. We've got a new spandrel that comes in all different shades that you've seen with that palette before. We've also got some new staircases as well, which again, I'm probably going to be utilizing these staircases often. And these staircases come in many, many different tones. I'm going to show you. We've got 8 different tones down here. And I just know I'm going to be utilizing that stair in many of my builds. And I know today that I'm going to be saying utilizing many, many times. So be on the lookout for that, darlings. More new fences. We've got this one here, which almost looks like it's meant to be kind of like a farm sort of style fence with the hay kind of draped on the top of it. I really love the lattice decoration. If this was me, I would have done a couple of neutral swatches without the straw on top of it, just so we can have that kind of fence without that on top. That's just me, just because I think the pattern looks very repetitive, and I would have liked to have seen one without the straw on top of it. Maybe they did that because that's what they do in these countries that they were inspired by, but I would have just liked to have seen a fence without that on top of it, to be honest with you. But I like it. I can see myself using it. I think that would go really nicely with like the horse ranch pack and stuff, so I can definitely see myself using that too. A new fence here. We've got this lovely lattice style fence. I think this is gorgeous. I definitely will be making use of this. But I like the fact that it looks a little bit rustic, a little bit run down. I do love that about it. It's one of my favourite things. But it's not my favourite fence. We're going to leave my favourite fence till last. This one here is good as well. I love this. This will look really nice on some stately homes. You can just imagine these on like big posh estates. Again, it comes in a massive variety of swatches as well. And I love all of the tones that they've used. I love the little crest detail that they've put on the edge as well. I think that's very, very nice. And we do have the matching banister with that one as well. And the same with that one there too. We have a matching banister with that one there. The wooden one, which I'm very glad of, because they've been doing that often recently, where they've been doing all of these lovely fences and stuff and not giving us a matching banister. So I'm glad that they did that. But over to my favorite fence, and it's this one here. I love this. This is going to be what's probably going to replace the Victorian fence that came with vampires for me for parks and things. I can imagine this fence on parks, again on big mansions, that kind of vibe with it. And it does have a matching gate as well, which is absolutely gorgeous. Comes in all of those same swatches, but can you imagine this on a big estate? Oh, I'd be very, very much for that. I really would. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous fence. Cannot wait to use that. And then we've got some new, oh, we do have another gate down there as well. That one there matches in with that wooden tone that we've got, and I like it. It looks a little bit spooky, that one there. So I'm probably going to be making use of that with the next few builds coming up on the channel. It really will. We've got some new pillars. We've got the wooden pillar to match in with that gate, with that fence, and also the stone pillar as well, coming in all of the same swatches. Again, a great use of wood tones on those pillars there. I'm in awe of it. I really bloody am. A new foundation too. I've just showed you one of the tones that we've got here, but this foundation does come in other swatches, and they even come with ones that look a little bit more run down than the rest of them, a little bit more rustic. So I really, really enjoyed that. Absolutely bloody gorgeous. So all in all, really impressed. So here we go. We're starting with the doors over on this side here. So we've got this run down wooden rustic door, which I love. I love the chunky vibe of it. This will do great on, I think, like your cabin builds, your houses in the forest. But I think you could almost put these in older style Victorian houses in the interior and things. A lot of them do look like they've got the kind of like sort of rustic, sort of weathered look to them. I would have liked to have seen maybe a couple that didn't. I think this darker one here doesn't look as weathered as the rest of them, but I still think it's a gorgeous door nonetheless. I really do. Look at the size of that door handle as well. Love this one here. So we've got a bit more of a posh kind of door here with that skull detail on the front of it as well. I just love the art that's gone into this. I just think it's gorgeous. Again, it's matching in all of those wood tones with what we've got already, but I just think that's beautiful. I really do. And then we've also got another one that matches in with these doors that just looks a little bit more ornate. It's got the crest kind of detail at the top of them in all of the same wood tones as well. But I think it's gorgeous. I think it may be a bit hard to use if you're trying to go for a house that doesn't need a skull on the doors. Do you know what I mean? I think that kind of limits it slightly. But other than that, they're sticking with the theme with the expansion, of course. I think it's gorgeously made, and I can see myself utilizing it. I really can. Look at these double doors as well. The skull detail is on them, but they're very subtle. These are stunning. They really, really are. I love the kind of arched sort of moment at the top of them. Maybe I would have liked to have seen an arched door that had a bit of a window at the top rather than the detail that they've got going on there. But other than that, I still think it looks absolutely great. I really do. Look at the detail at the bottom. I love those panels at the bottom there. It almost looks like it could be a secret door, like a little lock that you could press there, but we won't go down that route. But yeah, again, in all of those same swatches as well. Love that green tone. And then they also come in a bit more of a weathered look as well. So they have got some weathered textures. Not all of the same palettes you have this, but they do have other moments here as well. And the door does also come in a medium height as well. Is that a medium height? Or is that a tall height door? I think that's a medium. But yeah, I love the fact that it comes in a medium height as well. I think that's very, very nice. But all in all, I'm really impressed with all of those. Very impressed indeed. Do excuse me. There are some more doors here. Look at that. Look at that door. Imagine that at the front of your like stately home. Stunning. Look at the like what they called pediments. I think they're called that. I just think the detail on it is just absolutely stunning. Really is, especially that solid black as well. Beautiful, absolutely stunning piece. And again, it comes in that kind of texture where it looks a little bit weathered as well, and also a medium height on that side too. But that door is just one of the most beautiful things I've seen in The Sims. I think it's absolutely stunning. And again with the windows, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. We've needed a bay window like this for quite a while. They haven't done one for a long time, really, where it kind of sticks out. And again, I just love the swatches. I absolutely love the swatches on this. It's just going to be me saying, I absolutely love this. I absolutely love that. But I'm only being truthful. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I think you are all going to completely agree with me as well. And I love the fact that with these swatches, like, I've got to show you because it's just amazing. I've kept one out from each of them as well so I could show you this. But with these swatches, they also have got ones with broken windows on them. Look, so you can, let's get down for a bit faster, please. Look at that. I've not seen that before in The Sims. That's so cool. That is such a creative way to do it. So they look really dilapidated, but they've got that broken window texture as well. I'm really, really happy with that. Imagine building some like haunted mansions and stuff with that there. Beautiful. Love these two. It's just going to be me saying I love, love, love with these windows. There's a couple that I'm a little bit meh about, but we'll get into that because most of them are just lovely. These would even look nice on like New York townhouses and stuff. Like you could get away with like using them to kind of like utilize that. And again, it comes in that texture where it looks a little bit weathered, but we've also got some broken window moments with these as well. And that's the same with all of the windows. They've just got that texture on them kind of like built in. Just all in all, just absolutely amazing. I'm completely floored, to be honest. And then we've got some smaller ones here. They're nice. I do like them. But I think because I'm just in love with all of the other windows, these just kind of took a step back for me. But I do like that you could utilize these on quite a lot. You can put them on townhouses. I think you could even like use these in worlds like Tartosa and stuff without them kind of like not fitting in too much. Same with these as well. I absolutely love the smaller window in these. I prefer these to that one there. They're slightly different, but I do prefer these a little bit more than we did with the rest of them. Or the ones that we've just seen, sorry. And then they've also got the ones with the detail with the kind of diamonds at the bottom of them as well. Just all in all, very, very impressed. And then they've got these windows here that almost look very similar to those ones over there, but without the kind of like heavy duty frame around them. And again, it comes in that swatch where you can change it to make it look a little bit more broken into, shall we say. But yeah, very nice. Very nice. Those were probably my least favorite windows, to be honest, just because all of the other ones just, they beat them. They really, really do. I even like these ones here with that little stone like detail around the edges of them. Not really seen that on a lot of windows apart from the university ones. I think these windows would go really nicely with the university ones if they match in with the swatches, because we know what those university swatches were like. Love these. Really, really beautiful. I love the kind of arch detail at the top of them. You could use these on Moroccan or North like African like inspired builds. Southern Spain. They really, really went to town with these windows. They really did. And I just think the arch on these are just stunning. Really beautiful. So these here are very much similar to the ones that we've seen. They're just a little bit bigger. So again, it's scaling, isn't it? So you can use these on many others and many other size buildings, to be honest with you. And we've still got more windows to see. Well, can you believe it? Look at these as well. I love the detail on these. I think they're absolutely stunning. The pillars around the side of them. It's just beautiful. What more can I say about them? And then we get into this category as well. Look at you. I feel like I'm on The Price is Right or whatever it's called, where they used to watch it on the conveyor belt and they had to try and remember everything. That's what I feel about how many windows are here. But that is just beautiful. I cannot wait to use this window. I'm going to get into some reference images and see where I can use these. But stunning. Really, really bloody is. And then one more row of windows across here as well. So we've got this one here, which is very nice. I think I can utilize this on maybe a greenhouse even, or even a sunroom, that kind of vibe with these. These are the small height ones. They kind of differ slightly because a lot of them like look rusty around the edges, which I love the texture on that. And they also come in the medium height as well. And then we've got this window here, which is just very simple. Maybe a simple farmhouse window or something. Again, it's got all the great swatches from that wood palette that we're working with this expansion, which I'm very, very excited for. I'm just fingers crossed that comes through onto the furniture as well. I've not looked at the furniture yet. I'm going to get all of the furniture out now, and we're going to have a look around at it together. So all in all, I'm sorry. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased with how this part of the expansion build and buy looks. I really am. So anyway, there we go. We're done with that part. We're going to move on now, and we're going to get out all of the other pieces and have a look around at everything together. Okay. So I'm slightly overwhelmed at how many objects are here in this expansion. I cannot believe how many swatches and stuff we've got here. This is a 64 by 64 lot. And I've pulled out everything. Absolutely everything that I could find. Will I miss something? Most probably, because we all know it's me. Yeah, I've even had to just pull out some singular items, and we're going to look through the swatches together, because I just I couldn't fit it on this like lot. There was not space for it. Anyway, we're starting right up the top here with the beds. We're going to go and look at this new 4-poster bed. I'm absolutely in love with this. This is gorgeous. And again, great swatches as well. The swatches, they've really, really come through with the swatches with this pack. They really bloody have. This 4-poster is gorgeous. Oh, I've done a double of the black one there. I didn't mean to do that. But look at that dark brown and green one there. I love that. I absolutely love that. And I really like the 2 brown swatches at the back at the top there as well. Number 1 and number 3. Gorgeous. Like, look at the twisted like band, like the bed pole. I don't know what they're called, but stunning. Really, really lovely. I'm going to be utilising that a lot. I really am. And then we've got this one here. Now, it's not my style at all. I don't like Chesterfield, kind of that Chesterfield back, like headboard. It's just not for me. But I still think I could use this for certain Sims and stuff. There's a brown swatch there, that one at the top. I think that would look good in like a 90s mum's bedroom. Do you know what I mean? I think that would look really great in a nostalgia build, shall we say. But they've just, the textures and everything on them are just, it's beautiful. It really, really is. But not my style of bed, but I know that I will be able to use them on for certain Sims. I really would. And then we've got this little number back here. Is this a toddler bed? Yes, so new toddler bed. Very cute again. I love the little details at the top. The little like, are they supposed to be hearts or like clouds or something? Or even just little puffballs? I don't know. But do they light up as well? Let's have a look. Oh, they do. They've got a little glow to them as well. Well, that's adorable in itself, isn't it, really? But yeah, coming along in all of these swatches. What I've noticed with this swatch, they've gone for this really interesting lavender swatch. See that one there? That lavender tone there. They've done that on quite a few of the things as well. And I've not seen that colour really in any of the packs. So I'm really happy that they're all kind of coming through. But really lovely little details. I love the little like church pew kind of look to them at the end of the bed and stuff. The little ghost prints. Really, really nice. Yeah, definitely going to be using them. I don't know how I feel about these. They remind me of sweets, like what they called little, I can't remember what they're called. They're called gems or something. Not ice gems, but they could be ice gems as well. I'm not sure how I feel about those. I think it's a good palette. I really do. I just don't know if I would use them. To be honest, they're not really for me, but I'm sure that I'll be able to use them in some kind of build somewhere. This chair here, I do like it. I'm not a fan of that Chesterfield kind of style at the back. I like the swatches. I know that these swatches will go really well with all the base game stuff as well. That's just what I kind of like about that. It's a different style chair, but I would have preferred if it didn't have the Chesterfield back. I'm just being extra fussy now, I know I am, but that's what I'm here for. New office chair. I do like this office chair. I can imagine this in a very suave kind of office. I could definitely feel these chairs being in that kind of office. Yeah, I do like them. And again, with the swatches are great. I'm not going to talk about too much of the swatches because they're all very similar and they've all got the same kind of swatch to them. But so I'm mainly going to go for the style and stuff. I'm not really into these chairs. I know what they were kind of going for with them, but I don't know. There's something about them. They just look a little bit weird to me. I'm not a fan of them personally, but I know that I'll probably use them again, as I've said for multiple of the things that we've seen already. I can find a sim that will have them, you know, so that's the kind of vibe. But for me personally, it's not my kind of style. And we've got a Chesterfield sofa. We've got kind of Chesterfield sofas already in the game. This is a slightly different sofa. I would have preferred if this sofa was more fabric rather than that kind of leather kind of look to them. I'm just not vibing with them really. It's just not for me. Will I use them in certain builds? Yes, definitely. But for the style and stuff for them, I'm just not a Chesterfield kind of guy. I'm really, really not. Love these dining chairs. These dining chairs here are just absolutely gorgeous. They really are. We've needed a dramatic looking chair ever since the Vampires pack. And this is kind of like in that vein, you know. I'm just going to cross my legs, get comfy. And I'm really happy with that. Again, with the swatches, it's just going to fit with everything else amazingly. I know that I'm going to be able to use these chairs in many builds. Yeah, really happy with them. Needed some drama in some chairs, we really did. And we've got some cribs as well. I'm not going to go too much into them. It's a nice style. It fits in with everything else. It's obviously in the same swatches as well. And I'm sure a lot of you family game players are going to be enjoying a new crib coming into play. Now, these at the back here, weirdly in the beginning, I was like, bar stools with marble tops. That's going to be really uncomfortable. They're not bar stools, Aiden. They are just pedestals, really. So we can put plants and stuff on top of them. Really like them. I'm loving this swatch here, and I didn't think I was going to like it, but I've seen it used in quite a few things now. And it's the dark gold and like black and gold marble. Really, really like that. Definitely could use that. We did get some bar stools, though. We got these bar stools here, which I love. I really like these. I know that I'll be able to use these in a lot of builds. I was also having trouble like distinguishing the color choices between these two. I was like, where's the difference in them? And it took me a while to realize that this is like a really pale pink. It's not really showing up. I don't know what it's going to look like in other lights or whether it's just a cream, but they just look way too similar to me. Like, and I promise you, they are different swatches. Look, so 2 different swatches there. So maybe, yeah, that is the reason. It's just a softer white. But I think they could have done something a little bit better with that, to be honest with you. Made the pink a bit stronger. I know we've got a pink here, but maybe just a bit more of a dustier kind of vintagey rose color or something. Just something a little bit more different that you could tell the difference between them. But all in all, I do love those bar stools. I really do. We've got some new stone benches in the game as well. I love the llama detail on the edges. I think that's really, really cute. Comes in 6 swatches as well, and all really great swatches. I know that we could probably mix and match these with a lot of items like out in the garden, and there won't be too much difference between them, which I really love. Love this new dining table. We've needed just a nice, simple wooden dining table for quite a long time. We have base game ones, but we've not had any new ones. And I'm loving this texture that they're using a lot on these furniture pieces where it's kind of the twisted wood. I really enjoy that. And the fact that it comes in those great swatches as well. I know I'm going to be using that table a lot. I really do. Is this a dining table? I think it is. Yeah, we've got a dining table here as well, and it's a marble topped one. I'm not really a fan of it, to be honest. I think the chunky legs is what's putting me off of it. I don't know why I don't like it, but it comes in some great swatches. That's all I can say. It will probably look nice in some kind of like plush apartment kind of build, you know. But for me, it's not for me. Not for me, darling. But I don't actually mind the side tables. I don't mind these at all. The console tables look great with the marble, I think. I think this would work really well with the Vintage Glamour stuff pack as well. I think they'll kind of like fit in with each other really nicely. We've got some end tables. Nice, really nice. I love the fact that we've got that wood palette with these end tables, so we can mix and match this. I'll be using these quite a lot. I really will. Yeah, very much happy with them. And I like these here as well. We've not really seen something of this kind of height, if you know what I mean. I think the last thing similar to this was in Get to Work with the metal filing cabinets, or even in Tiny Living with the taller kind of cabinet. So I'm kind of happy with the look of this. Or actually, Realm of Magic, there was a taller cabinet as well. So I think this will look really nice and kind of your older, more Victorian-esque office kind of vibe. I'm looking forward to using them. I really am. I do like this sofa. I think this sofa will look great in kind of more modern apartments, or even more mid-century apartment kind of vibes. Don't know why I'm thinking of apartments. It could go in a house as well. I'm just getting apartment vibes from that. I really am. But all in all, and again, coming in all of those swatches that we've seen already, I really like that sofa. I do. Very, very nice indeed. And then we've got kind of a matching ottoman as well that you can put at the end of your bed, or it can go in the living room. That could kind of look like it could be a makeshift coffee table. You could put a tray on top of it. Sorry, I just knocked my mic then. So all in all, very nice indeed. We got so many chairs in this pack. We really did. These ones here, I like them. I do. And I always try and look past the Maxis Match chunky kind of vibe that everything's got. I do like them. I like the kind of point detail that it's got. It kind of gives it a rustic edge to something that's very modern. I do like them. Yeah, I can see myself using them. That's the winner, isn't it? If you can see yourself using them. We've got some new rocking chairs, my loves. I do really like these, and I'm glad that they did some of the swatches without the pattern on them. As much as I love that pattern, I really do. I'm glad that we got some without that. Really, really nice. And I love the kind of like sort of like fence sort of detail at the back. I don't know what you call that. Lattice. Really like that. So a new rocking chair. Very happy with it indeed. And also a new bathroom. What looks to be a bathroom cabinet as well. We haven't had one of these for a very long time. Maybe Parenthood was the last one. So again, lovely job. It is a little bit on the chunky side, so it might be a bit difficult to fit in to the bathrooms themselves, but I like the style of it. I really do. And then we've got another end table too. So it's like a circle end table with a little book detail underneath of it as well. It's okay. I'm not really a fan of that, to be honest, and I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it, but it's okay. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Yes, I am. We've got some new desks, darlings. We have got some lovely new desks. I really like these, especially that dark wooden one there. That's very nice. I'm going to be using you, my darling. And it comes, even the like sort of warmer wood tone at the back there. I really like that. But that is that colour that keeps coming through, that vintagey, rosy kind of lavender tone that I've noticed quite a lot. I'm absolutely loving it in a lot of the pieces. I really, really am. And then they've got a more traditional style desk as well, which is gorgeous. Again, I know I'm going to be using this one a lot because of that wood palette. That wood palette is just going to be able to go with pretty much everything. I think they nailed it this time with that. I really do. And weirdly, we've got a bed. I thought this was a casket. I could be wrong, but it's got sleep kind of like stats on it. So we've got a bed. So maybe it's kind of leaning into that vampire sort of esque sort of thing because of where all of this architecture and stuff is based on and where Dracula is meant to come from and stuff. So maybe they kind of like gave it a little nod with that. And yeah, great things. So these things here are, in fact, no, we're going to do them now. We're here. So I don't know how these work yet. I've not had any gameplay or anything, but these all come in different swatches as well. Like depending on, like you can have different textures on the floor and stuff of little mushrooms going out. And the same with this as well. I think this would be where the final resting place is or something. I don't know. I'm looking forward to finding that out myself once we get into gameplay. I'm not going to try and spoil myself too much about what they do and whatnot, you know. And these are like memorial displays. So I think you have these at funerals and stuff. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you have them just in your house like forever. But I'm looking forward to seeing how those work as well. Anything else that needs? Oh yeah, these here as well. So these are like the pedestals that I reckon these would be in the churches at the funerals and stuff where they get up and do speeches and things like that. I'm looking forward to seeing how those work. I really am. And also these here. I think this is where the caskets go on top of maybe in the church. Again, looking forward to seeing how those bloody work too. We're going to go up this way first and we're going to start with these coffee tables here, which I love. I was just really weirded out. I was like, is this glass? And I was like trying to work out. I couldn't work out if it was white. I just think it's really frosted glass. From what I can see, it does look to me like it's really frosted glass. Personally, I wish that this was clear glass. I think it would have just made that table a lot nicer. The table's still nice, don't get me wrong. But I think that glass not being frosted just would have took it up a level. In my eyes. Some people might think different out there, but again, this is all my opinion, isn't it? Okay, so now we're on this row of things here. So this is like a bar backdrop. We need more bar backdrops. I'm glad that they've done a few more bar backdrops in the last two expansions. There are a few in Lovestruck, and we've got one here as well now. And again, the wood tones are perfect. That one is going to fit. I'm never going to use the get together one again now because we've got this one here and that will fit really nicely into like British pub kind of vibes. They've also got this one here that doesn't have the shelves on it either. Actually, is that the actual bar itself? Is that a bar itself? Oh, I didn't know this. Oh, so these two can go together. I thought this was another backdrop. Okay, so this is a full bar in itself. Oh, okay. Well, I'm happy about that. Lovely job. Yeah, because I did wonder why they would have an empty thing at the back, but it's an actual bar, Aiden. Well, there we go. Lovely. That's really nice. I love the details and the textures and stuff on it. I love all of the patterns on. You can specifically see it on the white one a lot better than the others. Really lovely. I absolutely. It's just stunning. It really is. And then we have just your normal kind of bar as well. But I like the fact that you kind of got these draft details on them as well. It does kind of limit it slightly when you want to put one in a house and stuff. But, you know, if you've got a bar in your house, you're probably going to have a draft machine of some kind, you know, because I've got one downstairs. That reminds me, it needs to be refilled. Over to this way first, I think. We have got this detail here. I think it's just like a display cabinet, but this could still work as a bookcase as well. You could put books up there, I think. Hopefully there's a big enough snap point. We know with the Sims team sometimes they don't like to put snap points on things, but that's really lovely. I love the details and everything on it. I think it's gorgeous, and I think, again, as with a lot of this, it's going to fit with so many of the different packs as well. Coming down to this way here, look at these gorgeous sinks. Oh, I'm very much into them. You wait until you see the bath. I've got a couple of favorite objects in this expansion, the build and buy, that I've seen now, and it's the new bath and also the rugs. The rugs are great, and also there's several other things that I will point out, but I love these sinks. Again, that black and gold like textures coming in, I just think it's really interesting. I've never seen that before, apart from on the Get Famous stuff, but we're not talking about that because that was tacky, and that is a little bit more classy as far as I'm concerned. Classy vibes. Look at this bath. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Again, I'm gonna go down the road. I'm a big CC user. I'll probably use this bath in place of other CC objects that we've got, just because I love the detail of the tap being like from the floor, the marble, the color palette that we've got here with it as well. It's just beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like, kudos. Really beautiful stuff. I'm not really a fan of this sink at all, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's supposed to marry in with the kitchen sides. Oh, I think it is. Oh, okay. So that's like the kitchen sink. All right. Well, I'm kind of feeling a bit better about it now. I think what I would have preferred is the sinks being plain and not the colors of everything underneath of it. You know, just like a normal farm style sink to be able to put with a kitchen. I think I would have preferred that. So I'm okay. I'm fine with it. The new kitchen as well. I'm going to go down the same route and say I'm fine with that. Happy there is a new kitchen. We haven't had a new kitchen come into an expansion in a while, I don't think. So it's nice to see a new kitchen. Obviously, it's got all of the pieces, all of the island pieces as well. We do have a new fridge, and you can see right into the fridge as well. It's one of those posh ones, with a little ice dispenser and stuff. Nice to have a new fridge. Definitely going to be using that. We do have a... Why did I get that out there? Oh, a dishwasher. There is a new dishwasher as well. Where did I put the dishwasher then? Oh, damn you. I'll get the dishwasher out. And there we go. There's the new dishwasher. Yeah, nice. It's going to match in with everything that we've got. I love this new oven, by the way. I think the new oven's really, really gorgeous. The textures on them, like, just look at the detail on this. Like, that is just CC level beauty. It really, really is. I'm very, very, very happy with that. And we got a new range hood as well. So we got a new hood at the top there as well. So that'll match in and tie all of that kitchen together. So it's nice to think that they have thought about actually having a kitchen. And this is all the cabinets as well. I've just pulled out in one swatch so you can kind of see the shape of everything. So I love the long one. That's really nice with the handles on the doors. Very gorgeous stuff indeed. We do have new bookcases as well. I didn't get all of the bookcases out, but it pretty much is all of the same swatches that you've seen already. I just didn't have room to put these everywhere. And we've got these at differing heights as well. I don't know if this is supposed to be... I think this might just be for medium height. Yeah. Medium height, a small height, and then a smaller one as well, which has got this weird picture of somebody in a little crow outfit on it. I think maybe this in a bedroom would look good, but I think this bookcase is lovely. Again, as I'm probably going to be using that quite often too. So I'm just going to do this collectively because this is kind of a big chunk of the same thing, to be honest with you. Children's playground stuff. I love the new wrought iron one. We've not seen that, so I'm happy that this is in the game. And that comes in 4 swatches. And we've got new swings, matching raw iron swing set too, and also a little bit more of a rustic kind of wooden sort of swing vibe. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. That's not really exciting, to be honest with you. Tell you what is exciting though, these rugs. We're gonna do the rugs first because I just love them. I've been really hoping for some more traditional patterned, gorgeous rugs. Especially like that swatch there. Love that swatch. There's another swatch that I love as well. That one up there, the red one. And it comes in a bigger size as well. So all of the same like details on them, but just in a bigger moment. I was so happy with this. I really was. These are beach towels, so I think your Sims can lie down and sunbathe and stuff on them. It comes in loads of cute patterns. There was this really cute one with the like an uwu ghost. Yeah, there it is. Look at the ghost lips. Not that, but that, you know. And we do have a circular rug, which I got really excited about this one because there's a few hexagon ones that I'm in love with. One of them being that one there. Oh, just look at the beauty colors in that one. I love that one too. And there's another one down here. I love that one. I love the red and blues together. I just think it really pops. And also that one up the top there, the pink and sort of like that bluey color with them. But just look at these beautiful rugs. Very, very happy with the rugs. Very happy. So we've got several things up here. We've got more things to hang up on the walls, and each like swatch is obviously a different object, not an object, a different pattern and stuff on them. Love that. I was wetting myself with this here. There's Grim on a computer looking at some pie charts. I think this is like his death kind of work. I just think this is really funny. And then it changes like the details on the second swatch as well. We have a bit of a different one. I don't know what that's about. Is that gravestones or something? No idea. But very, very cute. Happy to have that in game. Shelves, pretty self-explanatory. Marble shelves to match in with everything else. I do actually really like them. I think these would even look good for details on the exterior as well. There's some great roof pieces. The roof pieces is another one of my favorite things. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, I didn't change the swatches to these. Aiden, you silly bum, but you're going to get the idea. It's all of the swatches that you've seen. But one cute thing I loved about this is the fact that it looks like a little ghost. The actual shelf looks like a little ghost with the two eyes at the top. And we've got a little ghost down there as well. Somebody, I think I saw the object. He's called Bobby or something. I can't remember what he's called. Bobby the ghost. And we've got new decals as well, just to make the build and buy catalog more harder to navigate. We've got some of these. Yay! More decals to fight through. I love them. I do. Please, Sims team, put them in a different category. We need a decal category now. Without, like, we've got way too much stuff in the painting category. These are not paintings. We're not going to hang these up on the wall, are we? We need a completely different category. Please do that very soon if you watch this. I doubt that you will, but please do. And this little like tapestry hanging as well. I don't know what this is. If there is anybody out there from the areas that this expansion pack that was inspired by, please let me know what this is, this tapestry hanging. I'm really, I love the kind of patchwork textures on them. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. But is it just a blanket you can get down off? I don't know. Let me know what they are, but it's really cute. I do like that. And I love this. Don't know why I love this so much. I think having these details like on the exterior of houses, it's just going to be really, really pretty. You can even make your own wallpaper and stuff with these, you know, so very happy with that. Love this painting here as well. This painting comes in many, many, many different swatches. So you can fight your way through all of these swatches and see what you can get, because I'm so happy with this. I love this art style, this kind of real fairground. I don't know what the art style is called, but I love it. Like, I think it's gorgeous. So I'm very happy that that's in game as well. This one as well was very nice. I'm not really a fan of the paintings inside of it. I get why they've done this, but it's just kind of not for me. And a new mirror. I didn't get all of the swatches for any of these because it was just taking up too much room. But you know the swatches it's all going to be. Those goldy tones. And then this one here. I don't know what this is. This is a heirloom or something. Lasting Legacy Family Portrait. So it's heirloom eligible as well. So you can leave it down to through generations and stuff. But I don't know what this is. Maybe it's got some gameplay with it. Hopefully I'll be able to decipher that once we actually get into game, darlings. Did I do everything over there? I think I did. Yeah, I've done all of that. Okay, done the bars. And then we've got our memorial wreaths as well. So memorial wreaths for the funerals that are all going to be held. Very nice, very cute. We've got some more signage as well for the outside of, like, I don't know, funeral parlors and stuff. You know, look at, not that one. Not that one at the end. Modeling the casket. Very much for that. I've also pulled out all of the decorations, so all of the clutter objects. So there are a few pieces. Nothing really jumps out to me that I'm kind of in love with. One of the things I'm very intrigued with is obviously the tarot cards, the tarot deck. Really intrigued with that. This is a music box, so I've not seen this either. Looking forward to seeing that in gameplay. And we've also got another journal as well now. So very happy about all of this. I am, however, going to die for Johnny, Johnny the Jared ghost. So look at Johnny and his little, look at that. I wonder if that's got any animation or anything to it. I don't know. We've got a new toy here for the kid. We've got a little mushroom man down here. We've got a new urn, and we've also got this one here, and it's called Since You've Been Gone. Not that. Not the Kelly Clarkson reference, but thank you. Grimm's Tyler's Hourglass. I don't know what that is either. I hope it is just decoration, to be honest with you, because that sounds ominous. We've got some more lighting. We've got some new candles. We've got another lamp and a lantern and some bookends. Honestly, it just goes on, loves. It really does. We've got a cannon. I've not seen this yet. It's a memorial cannon, so obviously this gets fired at the funeral or something. No idea. We've got the new Raven. I'm very much looking forward to seeing this in gameplay because I've seen it animated in some of the trailers and stuff. So I'm very excited to see how this plays out. I'm wondering if you can fly away from here or not. I'd like to see that. Very much would indeed. And I like that the texture doesn't look like the Sims 4 pigeons, if you know what I mean. If we've all seen them and they're a bit scary. We've got a trunk. Now it's a studded trunk of secrets. I don't know if there's any gameplay to this or it's just literally... a decorative. Oh, it's heirloom eligible. Okay, so, and it's got an environment of 4. So I think that's not got no gameplay to it. That's fine. We do have a new chimney. It comes in lots of different swatches as well, which is very nice. I'm looking forward to using this one. Again, you're going to be able to use this on different like architecture styles and stuff. We finally got a new grandfather clock, and I think this is my favorite one now. This is going to be my favorite grandfather clock. I think the last one that I really liked was was vampires, and I think that was the last time we used or got a new grandfather clock. So I'm very happy that we've got another one in game now, because I do use them quite a lot in my older builds. One of my favorite things, this new roof texture. Imagine this on a greenhouse. Absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to utilize this. I really can. I didn't really play around with the swatches, so let's have a look. How many swatches does this come with? So it comes with 4 swatches, which is nice. A bit more of a posher vibe there. Oh, we've got the black there as well. Good. And we've also got a white. I love the rusty detail on it. I think it's very nice. We also got this new roof swatch as well. So it's just like a nice tiled roof. I do actually really like this. I think we could use this quite often. And we've also got this now. Why are you not going down there? Oh, is it because I touched you? Yeah, I think it might be. Yeah, okay. Well, you're off then. Look at this. And we've got a bigger version of it as well. And I love that it's animated, so it looks like you can look right down into whatever's down below. I think that's just so clever. So clever. Whoever thought of that, kudos to you, my friend, because this is just going to come in so handy for so many builds. Do we have different... Oh, yeah, we do. We do have different colours for it as well, look. So, very neutral palette. I would love to have seen a black, though. I will say that. I would love to... Well, maybe you didn't need one because it's kind of peeling away. See here? Maybe you don't need one. So, kind of happy. This. Very happy with this new thing as well. I think that is going to be smashing. You know, putting them all the way along on your roof bits. I really like that. And that comes in all of those... goldy swatches that we've got, but it's even got these rusty details. Look, just look at that. Oh, I'm very happy with it. Yes, I am indeed. We did the swings, didn't we? Yes, we've done that. We've also got this new roof pieces here as well. I'm not sure how you would use this just yet. Maybe like right on the front facade somewhere, and that comes in all different swatches to match in with all of the wallpapers and stuff that you've obviously seen. Which is very nice. Love that touch. And I don't know what these are just yet. They are crypts, but I don't know what the gameplay aspect of this is going to be. Are they toilets? No, I don't think they are toilets. So they must have some kind of gameplay with them. So I'm looking forward to seeing that once I get into gameplay. I really am. Over here, these are caskets, but they morbidly look a bit small for me. I don't know what it is about them. I don't know how these are going to work. Let me just see. Let me just see if these just naturally go on top of here. No, they don't. Okay. Oh, they do. They do. Oh, they do. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm happy now. They just look a little bit tiny for me. And I think it's just because I'm comparing them with the beds, you know? I was just a bit like, oh, I don't like that. But if these are just like the gameplay aspect of funerals and stuff, then I'm happy. And look at all the bloody swatches as well, darlings. Tons of swatches here. I'm very, very happy. Okay, lovely. And we've also... got some tombstones, some epitombs. They come in all different swatches, but I just really we've needed some more, and I'm looking forward to seeing the gameplay with these as well, because obviously they're going to have some kind of use to them now. Very, very excited about that. Should we start down here first? Yeah, we've got this object here, which is like a banner that you can hang up somewhere. I don't know where you would use that, but I was more excited about the poles. Architectural details left. Imagine having this on top of like castles and things, and it comes in a great array of swatches. I just think that we're going to be able to use that everywhere. Lighting, we've got some festoon lighting for outside. We've got some new wall lamps as well. I love these lanterns. I know I'm going to be using absolutely every single one of them, especially that little hanging number there and that one there for like inside, maybe that one there for outside. Or vice versa, who can say. We also got some new a new chandelier, which I really love. It is a candle chandelier, so you're not going to be able to size it down anywhere, so it will have to go in quite a substantial size house, shall we say. But yeah, and then we've got this one here. I'm not really a fan of that. It's like this over the top of a dining table light. I'm not really a fan of that. this light here reminds me of Tud's custom content. He's got like a light collection that looks very similar to that. I'm not really a fan of it, to be honest. I don't know why. Don't know what it is. I prefer Tud's. This here, gorgeous. Love a brazier. So having this outside in your posh gardens and stuff. You could even have it inside in like castle corridors and things. I really like it. I do. It does have a matching light as well. I do actually like this light. Don't really like the floor lamp itself, but I do like that light. Very much so indeed. And then lastly, we've got these things here. And I thought these were curtains when I first saw them, but I was like, why would you have a wooden frame around curtains? I think what you're meant to do is put an archway underneath of them. We didn't get any archways with the pack. So I'm wondering if it just fits in with like the base game archways. And they do kind of fit in there. They do poke out a little. You'd probably have to put one either side as well. But I like them. And you could use them around windows. Of course you could. But I would have preferred if it came with an arch. And we definitely didn't have an arch that came with them. So I would like to have seen an archway with that, to be honest with you. All different swatches on the short height. And it also comes in a medium height wall as well. My lordy Lou, my loves. Honestly, I'm kind of overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that we've got here, but I think this is definitely Bumpkin approved for the build and buy expansion, without a doubt. There were a few things that were hit and miss there. I would have maybe liked to have seen a few more flooring options. I love the flooring options that we got. I would like to have seen just a few more little details, some tiles, some like more wooden details for the inside. But everything else, I think it was just incredible. It really was. So well done to the Sims team for this expansion. Build and buy wise anyway. I'm looking forward to getting into the gameplay, and I'll leave you with my thoughts of that. But yeah, let me know down below what you think of this expansion pack and the build and buy objects. What's your favorite pieces? Don't forget, you can use my creator code if you are going to go and get this expansion, and it directly supports me and the channel. I would be very thankful if you did do that. But that's it, my sweets. I will be back next week with another video. Goodbye.